All right, good afternoon. My name is Angela McCorkle, and I will be your MC for today's Family and Consumer Science Say Yes to FCS signing event. On behalf of the American Association of Family and Consumer Sciences and Texas 4-H, we would like to highlight and enlighten all of our 4-H members about what careers and opportunities there are in family and consumer sciences. Personally, I have been a member of AAFCS for over 20 years. I've had opportunities to participate and serve in leadership roles at the college level, at the state level, and at the national level. And it's definitely my extreme opportunity for me to be here and to share this information with you. The American Association of Family and Consumer Sciences mission is to promote our profession and provide meaningful tools to recruit, recognize, and connect future family and consumer science professionals. Whether you are studying in the areas of education, hospitality, interior design, nutrition, personal finance, community health, fashion, or culinary arts, the family and consumer sciences fields are a great place to be. For those of you that are still considering your future plans, we hope that you will explore and consider your future in family and consumer sciences. It's wonderful programs are available in Texas and across the country. As we get ready for our signing event, I do want to make some special recognitions. We have some special guests in the audience. The first person I would like to recognize is Dr. Muncie Williams. Dr. Muncie Williams is the Texas A&M AgriLife 4-H Program Director. I'd also like to recognize Dr. Courtney Dodd, Associate Director for Health, Youth, and Families. Thank you for joining us. Today, I wanted to highlight some programs that are across the state that focus on family and consumer sciences. At this time, I would like to introduce and invite Dr. Shay Reynolds from Stephen F. Austin University to the stage. Dr. Reynolds specializes in travel and tourism, destination marketing, and customer service. She previously served as the program coordinator for hospitality and graduate program co-coordinator. And she is currently serving as the interim director of the School of Human Sciences. Let's give a round of applause for Dr. Reynolds.
I'm so pleased to be here with you today. We're very excited to be one of 2 accredited programs by the American Association of Family and Consumer Sciences in the state of Texas. This is really exciting because this lets you know that our program has been approved and accredited by the leading FCS organization in the country. As part of our AAFCS accreditation, each one of our undergraduates is entitled to a membership in the organization after they graduate. So that is a great way to stay connected to peers and people from around the country as you seek to work in family and consumer sciences. I won't take up too much of your time, but I wanted to tell you a little bit about our program at Stephen F. Austin. We are very hands-on, and that aligns really wonderfully with what you guys do with 4-H. We have a student-run restaurant. We have a student-run food truck. Our students work with real clients in interior design. Our nutrition students work with our local food pantry, giving culinary and cooking classes. And one of our new majors, construction management, builds tiny homes for a local nonprofit organization. Our newest piece of the School of Human Sciences is our aviation studies program, where people become professional pilots, or maybe they go into aviation management. We would love to talk to each of you more about what's happening at SFA, but we're so proud of all you've already accomplished in FCS. Have a great Roundup.
All right, doesn't that sound like a lot of fun? All of the things that she was talking about are so hands-on. It gives you opportunities not to be sitting behind a desk, but to be actually doing and using the skills that you are currently using as 4-H members. Our next speaker that I would like to, the next program I'd like to introduce is the new Human Development and Family Studies program at Texas A&M University. I'm going to ask Dr. Andrea Edekal to come on stage, and she has a few slides that she's going to share information about this new program and that is offered at Texas A&M University.
Thank you so much. Howdy. Thank you for that. I'm so excited to be here to tell you about this new program we have coming on board, Human Development and Family Science. I think somebody up here has a clicker that'll make these slides magically turn. Okay. So HDFS at Texas A&M is really special and really important. Somehow, we were the only major institution in Texas that didn't have this degree until now. So we're really excited to unroll this degree. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what we do in this degree. So let's break down the HDFS. The HD is human development. So we look across the lifespan to understand how do young children grow and develop, and how does that look different for adults and for older adults in aging processes. We do this in multiple domains, looking at social development, psychological development. This is where the term developmentally appropriate comes from. And I know I'm in the right place to use that term because 4-H is one of the golden stakes in that space. So moving ahead, we move into the family space, where we talk about communication and relationships, parent-child relationships, sibling dynamics. The family, not just as an entity, but as an entity that interacts and functions with other entities like schools and community-based organizations, faith-based institutes. So we use what's called systems theory to really think about how do all these pieces interact. Moving ahead to the science piece, we are a science. We're my favorite kind of science because we're an applied science. And what that means is we study families and children in their natural settings where their activities occur. So we're in great partnership with 4-H to the extent that we study youth in the context of 4-H. And we think about programs like 4-H as developmentally appropriate programs that foster positive outcomes for youth. So moving along here, our program is, your previous speaker told you a little bit about certification for family and consumer sciences. We're set up to become accredited to become certified family life educators, which is an educator path that is not for schools, but if you think about providing families, programs, and services in all of the non-school settings, like community-based organizations and nonprofits. So moving ahead here, I've listed up here several pathways that you can take with the HDFS degree. We have several folks in child welfare, health and human services, really caregiving professions, and directly interacting with families and children. Moving ahead. Many folks also use HDFS as a stepping stone to go to graduate school. One of the common pathways we see is occupational therapy, rehabilitation counseling, all of the counseling pathways. This degree sets you up to pursue those higher level counseling and supporting families through programs and services. So I hope to see many of these faces in my classroom someday, but this fall is our first cohort unrolling HDFS, and there's a lot of enthusiasm around it. So thanks, folks.
All right. The time we've been waiting for. It is time to recognize our solo student this year. Before I do that, though, I just wanted to talk a little bit about those of you that are graduating and those of you who are going into your senior year. You have a lot of big decisions to make, but some advice that I would like to give you is make sure that you connect with the professors that you have and the fellow students in your classes. Get involved in student organizations, which AAFCS has a student chapter, and anyone that signs to say yes to FCS has an opportunity to have a free first-year membership. I encourage you to stay engaged with your 4-H friends and also your extension educators, because they're important people in your life. And then I would say, once you get involved in a student chapter, make sure to attend state and national conferences, because those networks are going to be so important for your future careers. Personally, I chose to say yes to FCS to become a family and consumer science educator and now a 4-H specialist. It's one of the best decisions that I've ever made. It has given me an opportunity to do the things that I love and work with the youth that are involved in the 4-H program. But as I said before, we're here to celebrate our solo student this year who is saying yes to FCS. So at this time, I would like to invite Keely Kinesic to the stage. Along with Keely, she is bringing her mother, Natalie Kinesic, Charlotte Kinesic, her aunt, and then Marin Kinesic that is also on stage with her. And at this time, Dr. Edicall, if you would like to join. We see our signing events for athletics, but we think it's just as important for us to highlight our folks who are going into family and consumer sciences. Keely comes with a great support group, and as a AAFCS member, we are also providing support for her. So today we're asking her to sign her letter of intent, a legal binding agreement, but it's a great way for her to express her excitement for her future career pathways. Let's give Keely and her family a round of applause. This is just the beginning. We can't wait to see what careers you will have over the years, and we hope that we see you at future 4-H we see you at future 4-H events.